is a fantastic, quick and easy recipe that anyone can do. In goes some oil, vegetable oil, and into that oil we are going to add a really fantastic product. This is called asafoetida. Now it's resin of a tree. Now honestly, if you smell it, it will give the smelliest of cheeses a run for their money. However, when it's plunged into oil, it gives you the most amazing onion flavour. And this is a really great cheat because everyone knows, or well, most people will know, cooking a great curry is all really down to the onions and the tomatoes, reducing those onions and tomatoes down. However, we're using this great cheat, which is our replacing the onions. So into that, we're going to add in some tomatoes, just some chopped tomatoes fairly roughly, in they go. And then we're going to go on to our spices, and then I'm just going to add in a little bit of cumin. I'm going to go in with some fenugreek. I'm going to add in a little bit of fennel, some nigella seeds, mustard seeds, brown mustard seeds, cumin, and some chili flakes as well. And then we're going to just give that a stir. Now this is so easy. You really, really can come home and have Indian food every day if you wanted it. Okay, so now we're just going to reduce those tomatoes, get them all smashed up in the pan. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with some chilies. Now I don't want my potatoes to be too fiery, so I'm simply going to pierce my chilies with a cocktail stick and just throw them in whole. That way I'm going to get the really nice warmth without the heat. And because you're throwing them in whole, you can take them out at any time, therefore you have real control over how warm your curry or your Bombay potatoes are going to be. And then we're going to go in with a little bit of white wine vinegar. Now we're really stirring things up here, aren't we? Not many Indian cooks use white wine vinegar. However, it is a really, really great way to add lots of delicious flavour very, very quickly to those spices. And spices love white vinegar. And then in a bit with the salt. And then we're going to go in with a little bit of garlic that I've crushed or turned into paste using my blender. Some ginger. Give that a really good stir. I'm also going to go in with a bit of salt. And as you can see the tomatoes are beginning to break up? This is absolutely delicious. Anyone can do it. And then I've just got some potatoes that I've diced. In they go. I haven't parboiled them. I really want to get all those spices incorporated into those potatoes. And that is more or less it. You're just going to allow these potatoes to cook, and it'll take probably about 15 minutes because these are just raw potatoes. But when you add in raw potatoes into spices, it's really great because you can get all the spices infused into the potato. But when you add in parboiled potatoes, you find that the potatoes will begin to mash up quite quickly, and then the spices don't actually have much time to penetrate into the potatoes. So I tend to always try and make them with raw potatoes. And that's it. So we're just going to allow this to cook now for about 15 minutes, and you'll have delicious Bombay potatoes. And we'll finish off with a little bit of coriander. Okay, so there we are, deliciously cooked Bombay potatoes. In goes some fresh coriander. Give that a really good stir. And you can have these with chapatis, or you could even grill some salmon, a lamb chop, or pork chop, anything you like, even a piece of steak. You don't necessarily have to have it with Indian food. However, my favourite way to serve these is just in a flat chapati with a little bit of Greek yogurt. smells amazing. Really quick, easy, affordable potato or Bombay potatoes that anyone can make from scratch in a real hurry by using our little cheat asafoetida resin off a tree that taste like onions when plunged into warm oil.